Now we are going to use the table below and the nested if to calculate the credits. In other words, if the values is from 0 to 49 or the marks, the credits will be the mark times 0. If the mark is between 50 and 75, it will be mark times 1, and if it's higher than 75 and higher, it will be 2 times the mark. So it's equals to if the average mark is less than 50, comma, the credit is the average mark times this value. And we use our absolute cell reference so that we can autofill. Otherwise, if the mark is less than 75, then the credit will be the average mark times 1, and we use the absolute cell reference, comma, otherwise it is the average mark times 2. Absolute cell reference, close the first bracket, close the second bracket, and enter. And now you can autofill. And you can double check. Where it's a fail, it will be a 0. Where it's a pass, it will be the same as the average mark. And where it's a distinction, it will be double the mark. It is important to remember that we sort the table according to the value that you want to look up. And that is why in this example we are going to sort the information according to surname. So you select the table, you go to data, sort, my data headers off, and we sort by column A. And now we are ready to do our first VLOOKUP. The question is, look up the project mark for Khumalo. In other words, there is your lookup value. So it's equals to VLOOKUP. There's your lookup value, or you can type it in inverted commas, comma, the table in which we are going to look up, comma, and the column in that table where you want to find the project mark. So the project marks is in this column, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the bracket and enter. In the second example, we are working with a different table, and that's why when I sort now according to this column, this answer will change, which in this case we're just going to ignore. So if I say use VLOOKUP to find the group of the person who got 100 for theory 1, we have to sort according to theory 1. So again, we select the whole table, you go back to sort, and theory 1 is in column G. Okay. And now we're going to do equals to VLOOKUP. The value is 100, comma, in the table, and remember your table starts in the theory column. So we select the table, comma, and in that selection we want to know the group, which is column 1, 2, 3, and 4. Close. So the group of the one that has 100% is 3B2.